So this first section here, we're going to talk about the roof, and I'm going to turn it over to Chris to expand on that a little bit.
Yeah, so some things you want to look at when you're looking at a roof. First of all, do you know how old the roof is, right? Is it in the listing? Is it in the listing at all? Is it in the seller's disclosure at all? If you don't know how old the roof is, you can kind of do a quick look and based off of all the inspections I've been through, inspectors look for when it's an asphalt shingle roof, peeling shingles. If the corners of the shingles are starting to curl, you know that roof is starting to age, right? And it might only have a couple of years left, or at least you know it's older. You could also to note roofs generally last between 20 and 30 years. That's something that's helpful to mention to a buyer. So if you can kind of say, or you know that roof is 15, 20, or 25 years old, you can have them that you set expectations with them saying that roof is going to need to be replaced within the next 1 to 5 years. So they know that cost before they're making the offer. Some other things to note with roofs is if there's any mold growth or any sort of growth on top of the roof from overhanging branches, that's something the inspector is going to say, hey, you want to cut that back because that's going to deteriorate the roof a lot faster. And then you can also notice any patchwork done in a roof. You can look for how many shingles is layered on top. If the roof just added new shingles on top of the original shingles, that's a quick fix and it's cheaper, but it also won't last as long. So making these comments to your client is super helpful. So you can set expectations with them before they make the offer.
That's a great point. And just a few other key things to note. There is so much information out there on how to understand, different type of roofing, what it looks like. That way you can just speak intelligently to at least what the type of roof is, if it's asphalt, et cetera, et cetera. Another thing that you can uncover right away is you can ask the listing agent or the home seller if there's a warranty attached to the roof. It's very common nowadays with better materials to see warranties that are 30, 40, 50 years. So, even if that roof is 20 years old, but it's got a 50-year warranty behind it, and that's transferable in a sale, that can be a really nice benefit for your client to understand that although it is an aging roof, they have a lot of life under that warranty. So anything else, Chris, before we wrap up?
Nope, this is great.
All right, perfect. Tune in next time for our discussion on foundations and water issues.